Hey everybody, Shoebox Legends, and it's time for another In the Mailbox video. Today is going to be a quick one. We just have a couple envelopes, PWEs, that showed up, and I believe, if I have this correctly, these were just really cheap pickups from Sport Lots. So I use Sport Lots quite a bit for, pocket change cards that cost, a buck or less. I just find it's a fun way. A lot of sellers have cheap shipping, and if you get 4 cards or less, you're really not paying a lot to have them shipped. And so oftentimes for just $1 or $2, it's just fun to have something arrive in the mailbox that is not a bill or junk mail. And so I kind of just look forward to finding these PWEs from time to time, and it's more important than ever to find ways to collect and enjoy the hobby on the cheap during these crazy times. And that's essentially what I've done here. So first and foremost, if I can get the tape off this is very well secured to the paper, but we have a hockey parallel. This is from the Upper Deck flagship release from a year or two back. They've done these parallels for a long time running now, and they are known as Upper Deck exclusives. So these are the same as the base cards, obviously, as parallel would imply, but they are serial numbered. So this is, I think, from the 2018-19 set. This is Alex Barkov of the Florida Panthers. So he's not someone who gets a lot of recognition in the hobby, I think largely because of the market that he plays in. Florida is not exactly a hotbed for ice hockey, or at least hasn't been traditionally, though the Lightning have sort of been doing a little bit to change that over the last couple of years. But yeah, there's not a whole lot to say about these. I enjoy these parallels. They seem a little more significant to me than the base cards from the set, just because they are numbered to 100. And so I got this incredibly cheap. I think it was $1.50. And I think, like I said, he's an underrated star in the game today. When you look at what he puts up as far as points per game, I think he has the potential to go on to be a semi-star or a star in the league for years to come. And obviously not a lot of risk in grabbing this one for less than $2. So went ahead and picked that up. I have other exclusives cards that I'll show on the channel in the future, but for today it'll likely be just that one, unless there's another one here that I've forgotten about, but we'll see. Next up, we have a basketball card, which is uncommon for me. It's not exactly my wheelhouse or area of familiarity, but I just thought this one was cool and cheap. This was less than $1. I paid 75 cents for this, and it's going to go into my small little basketball Z folio. And this is a Panini Prism from the 2016-17 release. Paul Pierce from his time with the Clippers. So all about the shine here. Although I'm not a huge basketball fan, I do casually watch the Celtics and have attended, quite a few Boston Celtics games over the years. And so I've always had kind of a soft spot for Paul Pierce. Even though he's not depicted with the Celtics here, you just really couldn't go wrong with this card. It looks sort of like an X-Fractor from the world of Topps. I think this is known as a fast break, if I'm not mistaken, but please don't hold me to that. My basketball expertise is not that great, but just a really shiny card for 3/4 and less than I'd pay for a candy bar at the pharmacy, and will certainly enjoy sticking that one in my basketball Z folio, which is primarily made up of cards like this that are cheap and shiny. So that's that one. Let's go through 2 more here since I have them handy. Pop open the next one. Oh, so we do have another Upper Deck exclusives hockey card. This one is a little bit older than the first one we looked at. I believe this is the 2014-15 release, but this is Shea Weber, defenseman at the time for the Nashville Predators. He now does his work up in Montreal in a Canadiens uniform. I don't know if he'll end up being a Hall of Famer or not. Probably depends how the latter years of his career work out, but he's certainly one of the better defensemen of his day. I think defensemen in general don't get a whole lot of hobby love or credit. And as a result, similar to the Barkov that we looked at the beginning of the post, I think this one also cost $1.50. So, at that price point, I just wanted to roll the dice, and it's just a cool card that I will stick in my hockey binders. So there we have that. And the fourth and final envelope for today. This feels like another one card envelope. And bear with me 1 second here. Yep, so another one card envelope, and it's actually another Upper Deck exclusives card. So this one is a player who's an absolute star and will go down as, you know, one of the top point producers in history, even though he has yet to win his Stanley Cup. We have Joe Thornton of the San Jose Sharks. There's a little bit of tape over the top of this top loader that's making his face look a little funky there. But as these are in every release, you know, going back 20 years or more, it's a serial numbered exclusives parallel, numbered out of 100. In this case, we have number 2 out of 100, second one off the production line. And as the back indicates, this is the 2015-16 release. Here's a price sticker, $1.50 again. So apparently that's the theme of the day for these exclusive parallels. So again, we've got the 2014-15 set with Shea Weber. We have the 2015-16 set with Joe Thornton. And then we have the 2018-19 set with Barkov of the Panthers. So that's all for today. We'll keep this short and sweet. Hope you enjoyed these few cards. And thanks as always for stopping by. And we'll be back soon. Take care.